y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing out there? I know I ain't been on in a minute. I've been sitting back. I've just been watching some boxing, and I want to talk about the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury trilogy fight coming soon, July 24th. Y'all, it's going down. We get to see if Wilder gets his redemption, or we get to see if Tyson Fury stays king of the WBC title. Now, me being from Alabama, I keep it 100, y'all. I'm not on here to be biased. I'm not on here to, ride Wilder's coattail because I'm from Alabama. I watched the second fight. I watched it last night, y'all. And I gotta say, and I'm not being biased, I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm not trying to make an excuse for Deontay Wilder. I'm not trying to. I sound loud. I sound better now. Can you hear me now? I'm not trying to make an excuse for Deontay Wilder, y'all. But in that second fight, man, you can clearly see something was not right with Deontay Wilder in that second fight. I don't know what it was, by him having the thing around his eyes, the mask on. I assumed that his eyes was like that because, the light. It took him a long time to get to the ring. But if you clearly look at the way he was moving, his body language, something was really wrong with Deontay Wilder. And I'm not making an excuse for him. Fury won. Won fair and square. No matter, how what Wilder say, water issues, suits too heavy, whatever you want to say. That second fight, he won second. He won fair and square. I feel he cheated in the first fight, but that second fight, Fury just won. But if you clearly go back and watch that fight, y'all, please, you will clearly see that Deontay Wilder was not himself that fight. Just look at his body language. Look at his legs. Look at it like he was exhausted the second round. You know what I'm saying? The first round. Look at his timing of his punches. Look how slow he was moving. And I'm just being real on this. I'm not making any excuses for him. But I never watched the fight. I never wanted to see Wilder lose like that, to be honest with you. So I never really looked at the fight besides the highlights of him losing. But last night I decided to watch it. But going into the third fight, we've seen new things from Deontay Wilder. We have seen Wilder in training with his new trainer, Malik Scott. And I've been watching some of the videos, and Wilder looks good. One thing that I think is really like missing that I think needs to be put into his arsenal, his hooks. His hooks his hooks still wide? Or is he still showing that hook? One thing about Wilder I seen when he was fighting Tyson Fury, he would always feint, jump first with his foot, and then prepare to throw his right hand. So I'm wondering, has Malik Scott, showed him like hide the hooks? Don't let him know you throwing your hooks. Because Wilder throw his hooks very wide. Yes, Wilder looks sharp. Yes, the jab looks beautiful. The sharp right hand coming behind it, the body punching and all that. But there's still certain things that, I'm wondering about. What about the hooks? Because if you watch the fight, y'all, between him and Tyson Fury, Wilder wasn't hitting Fury. He was off with his hooks. And that's clearly because Wilder has long arms like Fury. And when you are close with a when you are close with long arms, it's very hard to land a hook. So I think that Malik Scott needs to also be working on the hooks when he's standing close in there with Fury, like jab hook, right, straight right. Jab, right hand, left hook. I don't see that. All I keep seeing is jab, jab, right hand, jab, jab, right hand. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Deontay Wilder will need most definitely more than that to beat Fury. I like the body punching. I like the technique of him on the head movement. That's very important against Tyson Fury, especially with the feints that Tyson Fury does. He needs the head movement, those body shots. The body shots to me is what's going to win the fight, y'all. The body shots. Wilder shouldn't go into the first 4 or 5 rounds worrying about knocking out Tyson Fury. He should tire him out. He should wear his body out. Straight jabs to the body. Wilder's a long, athletic fighter. I see him accumulated jab to the body. I call it the Floyd Mayweather jab to the body because Floyd is the only person I have ever seen perfected the way he do. But some people may disagree, but I call it, the jab to the body been there, but I say it's the Floyd jab to the body. Sucks the air at you, with the massive weight that he has behind himself right now with his 6'7" frame, throwing that into Tyson Fury's stomach, fading with the jab, hitting him in his body, eventually will suck the air out of a Tyson Fury. And so, that's what I think that he should focus on, not the, oh, I'm gonna knock him out. Wear his body down first. Make sure you're in shape. You know what I'm saying? That should be the key of beating Tyson Fury. Because as far as Wilder, I haven't seen the hooks. I've seen the straight, the jab, the head move. What's up with the hooks? Are they still wide? You know what I'm saying? Are they still, you know what I'm saying? Are they still sealable? Because regardless of what people want to say, we have to understand this first. No matter how bad you want Wilder to win, I want Wilder to win. We must still remember this is still the same Tyson Fury. This is the same Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Take nothing away from him. Yes, like I said, I feel he cheated. I mean, we know he cheated. We saw the film. We saw it with our own eyes. But we must remember, this is still boxing Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a hell of a boxer. Head movement, speed, footwork. You know what I'm saying? We just got to remember that first and foremost before we just sit up here and say that, oh, Wilder gonna come back and knock him out. Now I'm hoping that Wilder knocks him out. I hope Wilder get his title back. I hope that he can finally get a chance to fight AJ if he wins this fight, and we get to see finally a heavyweight champion undisputed. You know, a lot of people talking about the muscles of Deontay Wilder. And once again, like Floyd Mayweather broke it down to us years ago, with the sport of boxing, when it comes down to muscles, size, none of that matters. Yes, Wilder looks good, but I want really, when I say these things, it's kind of like, what I'm saying, but I just speak my mind on boxing. I wonder why Wilder's really working on his legs, like putting weight on his legs, you know what I'm saying, working out his legs. I think that's most importantly what we need to see. And like I said in the second fight, the reason I'm saying about his legs is because his legs didn't look right to me. His legs didn't look like me. It looked like he was tired. It looked like he was, but something was wrong with Wilder that fight. I promise y'all. Just go back and watch Wilder and Fury 2. From the time he came in the ring, he just didn't look like himself. From the time he stepped in the ring, he just did not look like himself. Even in the face-off, when he was looking eye to eye with Tyson Fury, it was like he tried to get himself composed for the face-off. But if you watch, as soon as they took the mask off, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. And I remember seeing what fight this was. Mike Tyson and Holyfield. The first time that Holyfield beat Mike Tyson, he said Mike Tyson looked like he came to fight. He said the second fight, when he looked across the ring, he looked at Mike Tyson's eyes and saw that he was gonna beat him. He said it was just the way he was looking in the ring, like he didn't want to be there. He said, I knew I was gonna beat Tyson that night. So when I seen Wilder get in the ring looking all, you know what I'm saying, nonchalant like that, uncoherent to what's going on around him, I'm still like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Maybe he just had an argument with his old lady or something before he got in the ring, or he got something bad. But when you get in there and you watch how he moving, his slow punches, his slow movement, Wilder wasn't right that night, y'all. He was not right that night. And I'm not saying that the third fight he will come out and just dominate Tyson Fury, but if you clearly watch that second fight, you will clearly see that wasn't Deontay Wilder. That was not him. But the frame of him, means nothing. Just because your arms bigger, just because you taller, all that means nothing in the sport of boxing. And I mean, Fury came in a bigger man last fight. I'm sure Fury will be coming in as big as he was this fight. But I think that Wilder, we had one thing we need to see him doing leg weights or pushing the legs with his weights. Pushing his legs. You know what I'm saying? How they have the, how it is in the gym when they pushing the weights with their legs. I love to see Wilder do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Ed P. He coming in and said Wilder Bomb Squad. We're gonna see, man. July 24th. Everybody got a right to their opinion, bro. You're welcome to the channel, whether you like Wilder or not. This is non-biased talk, non-racism talk on this channel. So you're free to speak your opinion. And like I say, we're gonna find out not December, but July 24th. And all excuses go out the window then. Like I I said, people want to, now that I seen the second fight, to talk about whether or not he was drugged or something, that is very important. But at the end of the day, Wilder did not prove that, so we can no longer talk about that. So all we can look forward to is, July 24th. That's all we can do. But as we all know in boxing, everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the face. Now, with what we've seen with Wilder, once he gets hit, once he gets hit multiple times, will he continue the game plan and the teaching of what he has learned with Malik Scott? And then another question is, why is it that Wilder couldn't do these things with Malik? He could do these things with Malik Scott, but he couldn't do them with Mark Breland. What was the relationship between him and Mark Breland? Mark Breland saying that he coming out, he untrainable. Was it the loss that changed Deontay Wilder? Was it the loss that opened up his eyes and made him realize that, hey, I need to work on this and I need to work on that? Because that's just something that I'm wondering. Like, why is it that he can do well with Malik Scott? Malik Scott got him going, making a gym in his backyard. Why wouldn't you do that when you had Mark Breland? And in my opinion, Mark Breland would know more about the sport of boxing than the new trainer, Malik Scott. He would know more. Breland is a former champion, former amateur star, been known for kicking ass and taking names. So if anybody, I feel Wilder should have learned the game from, it should have been Mark Breland. But, chemistry is, is important in all relationships, not just being man and female, but also in the boxing, I guess. Boxing as well, trainer and boxer. The chemistry has to be there, and it probably could be that Malik Scott, gives them better chemistry than Mark Breland. You know what I'm saying? That could be it. But we see the jump roping now. I'm sure that the jump roping was already there. You know what I'm saying? All boxers jump rope. People see the jump roping, everybody like, oh, wow, this jump roping. Okay, jump roping don't win fights. Everybody keep talking about the muscle. What's up, Poetic Free Mind? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I just sent the link up. You're welcome to come on the panel. Trying to get it in before I go to work, y'all. I've been off. I got everything set up. It's gonna take a minute before I be on with my picture. My face on here. I got to set all that back up. But we back in the building, baby. We gonna keep it real. No bias talk, no racism on this boxing. But everybody keep talking about the jump rope and all that means nothing. Now, Wilder been training, been learning this for 5. And another thing I want to talk about, what about overtraining? Do y'all think that Wilder is overtrained? Which, me, personally, I've never believed in overtraining. I always think that's stupid, but I'm not a boxer and I'm not a trainer. I don't know necessarily really what they mean about overtraining, but I always thought training was good, so that's my question to y'all. Do y'all feel that, Wilder is overtrained? Wilder will win. It's all about money. It's going to be Joshua versus Fury. But if you say Wilder's going to win, it's all about money, not being racist or bring the white face always sells. You know what I'm saying? The white face always sells. So I kind of disagree with you on that, Preacher David. But you can explain more to me and tell me why you feel that they would just go with Wilder because it's more money. What do you see Wilder bring into boxing that will bring more money to give him the fight? And that's my question to you. And Tyson, too much for Wilder. All that training, I think Wilder would just go back to his old self for the knockout. I kind of believe that too. That's why I was talking about the hooks. Wilder opens up with his hooks very wide. Even when he throws the right hand, like I said, he comes forward, feints, steps his foot forward, and then launches the right hand. These are things that Tyson Fury has seen 2 times. So what has really changed? What's up with the hooks up close? If you watch the first fight, whenever Wilder was close, had Fury up on the ropes, he could never hit Fury with a hook. Timing. You know what I'm saying? That's type of things Wilder need to work on. Timing with his hooks. Combinations, not just the jab, right hand. I like the way he ducked down, went to the body with the hooks to the body, but what about the hooks to the head? As Wilder worked on his inside game, You know, I feel like he should punish Fury's body, punish his body, clinch, attack his body 4 or 5 rounds, clinch whatever you have to do, and yeah, American fan base, but you got to think about the money that they're gonna make off of Joshua versus Fury. Them UK fans, shit, even American fans gonna buy that fight, and it ain't too many. Well, I was a fan of Fury. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a fan of AJ because AJ do a lot of cowardly shit in boxing. AJ is scared to run up on Usyk. AJ is scared to fight Usyk, a former cruiserweight. So I don't really too much like Anthony Joshua as a boxer. You know, take away nothing he's accomplished in the sport of boxing, but I just think he brings a little, a little timid side to boxing. You know, he gets away with a lot of ducking and running, and yeah, Wilder is looking good. I'm not saying that, but it's still certain things you have to, question. You know, just because he's looking good, just because he got a new trainer, don't mean he's gonna apply all that. You know what I'm saying? The second fight was rigged to set up the trilogy. It's about money. I can believe that because honestly, last night, and y'all know how I am on my channel, I did get an eerie feeling about that fight. It was just an eerie feeling. It didn't feel like a boxing match. Just go back and watch. I keep telling y'all, please just go back and watch the whole fight. Fury Wilder 2. It didn't feel like a boxing match. It didn't feel like it. You know, that's just your opinion and mine. You know, people could get on. That's what the comment section for. You can say we're crazy and all that, but I didn't feel a fight. I feel, and I gotta say this too. I don't like when I get on boxing, um, on Google and look for stuff to talk about in boxing, and they talk about a fight and they say this fight will be staged. I'm like, why do they use the word staged? Why don't they say this fight will be happening in Las Vegas? When they say staged, that's like, what I'm saying, scripted. That really bothers me when I see that. I don't know if anybody else see that when they be looking up boxing and they see this fight will be staged or the fight or performance, and it's like they saying like they Broadway actors or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe that's just me, but it rubs me the wrong way when I see this fight will be staged or this fight was staged in Dubai. And why y'all say staged? Yeah, he did get outboxed the first fight. I mean, we just gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? That first fight, Wilder won. And the reason I say Wilder won is because Tyson Fury stood up at the 10 count. It's the standing 8 count. I'm gonna say that again. It's the standing 8 count, not the standing 10 count. He was just getting up at 10. Wilder knocked him out. All right, Wilder knocked him out. But like you said, Preacher David, it is about money. And the third fight, this fight coming up on July 24th, that seals the deal. And whoever wins, I got either Fury or Deontay Wilder beat Anthony Joshua. I got them both beat Anthony Joshua. I got Tyson Fury outboxing the hell out of AJ. Possibly stopping AJ too, because AJ does not have a chin. One thing we know about Wilder, hell, Luis Ortiz showed us Wilder does have a chin, but he still got stopped by Tyson Fury. So, let's just say this: the fight was stopped. Deontay Wilder was never knocked out by Tyson Fury. That's one thing people gotta, bring back to the light. He was never knocked out. The fight was stopped. You know what I'm saying? Let's just bring that up. Tito, what's happening? Thank you for coming on to the panel. Oh, bro.
What's up with it, man? I see you.
Not much, man. Just on here, watched the fight last night. Wanted to talk about certain things. People, what I'm saying, talking about Wilder, his new look. And even with his new look, I'm still a little bit concerned, man.
Oh yeah, I'm out here. I'm out here in Vegas where all the fighters at.
Yeah, you out there?
That's where I'm at. I'm out here.
Okay. So you run? Do you ever run across them?
Oh yeah, I see all them fighters, man. It's like that's where the fighters move to. They move to Vegas to. I guess it's the spot for the fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So
should
the weather is dry out here. They get conditioned good. They lose weight, drop weight well. That's why Tank trained out here.
yeah, that's what I guess. Like rappers, when you want to become a rapper, now you move to Atlanta. I guess when you want to box, you move to Las Vegas. Huh?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I
That's
like that.
that's what that's what it is. There's so many fighters out here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but how you feel about the new look of Wilder with Malik Scott? Do you feel like that will be he will hold that up in the fight against Fury, the third fight?
Um, I think he needed a new trainer because what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true or not, but what I'm hearing is they had like a slight altercation like 5 fights ago. You know what I mean? That staff he had. So
Oh,
pretty much they were just going off Wilder right hand. They weren't really teaching him nothing like far as no. And he got the stuff and he got the tools, but if you can just knock everybody out, you're not going to use all your tools. You're going to use the crescent wrench for everything.
yeah, true, true. If you can
But
get
this
him down
this
there with some
this
points,
this new trainer got him like wanting to fight. You know what I mean? This new trainer got him. We gonna see if he gonna do it when it come. But Wilder ain't lost the one fight. You know what I mean? Shit. He 42-1 and 1. Come on, man. I think people are like putting too much into it, like Wilder's career, because he started fighting late.
yeah.
He was fighting a whole year and went to the Olympics. Man, who do that?
But I mean, you can't downplay nothing that Wilder has accomplished. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, he done did more and seen more than a lot of people on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So
Basically, what it is boxing people that box trainers. Wilder doesn't Wilder doesn't do all the boxing stuff. If you feel what I'm saying, you know what I mean. He don't do the as if a fighter has all the boxing skills. He can do everything. He can shoulder roll, dodge punches, throw lefts, change feet. All the jab, jab, jab.
I wonder. Well, I'm sure somebody has, but I think he need a trainer that start him back from the basic or the fundamentals, or how to throw punches correctly.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even think it's that. I think what it is like Mike Tyson was. People don't talk about it, but Mike Tyson lived in Las Vegas, and when he trained, Mike Tyson stopped when he wanted to stop. All right, it's enough. And everybody gonna say, okay, Mike. And I think Wilder was the same way.
I mean, yeah, that's what Mark Breland was saying that he was untrained. But like, I actually heard, bro, that at some point that when Wilder would come into the gym, they would have to tell people like, don't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? He already got attitude.
Yeah, he liked it.
Like he would be like he would literally like fire you or kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Or Wilder
Yeah.
come into the gym, they be like, Mark, well, we gonna run today. They'll be like, Wilder, like, nah, we ain't running today.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey, it's a lot of boxers like that. It ain't.
But
It ain't just. It's a
what's the
lot of
point?
boxers like that because these dudes. These dudes. You gotta look at these dudes in the fight every day. They got an attitude. You got somebody punching on you every day. You gonna. We got attitudes and we don't fight every day.
But how can you? What's the point in paying me 10% when that's my job? My job is to make you a perfect fighter, a 100 condition
Nah, you know what it is, dog.
fighter. So
It's
how
it's
is
it's
that?
like a it's like a I got to train in my crew, but you still my yes man. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you? That's retarded on the fighter. Why would you pay somebody 10% to do half of a job because you lazy? I want to pay that trainer that I pay that 10% too. When I come in there and I'm like, man, you know what? I don't feel like running today. He was like, well, I feel sorry for your ass because you running today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm getting paid to sit on
yeah,
my
you're right.
ass.
But you know what, man? It's a lot of fighters out there right now. Got their dads training them. A lot of fighters. I'm not gonna say just their dad. It's a lot of fighters out there right now don't want the trainer they have, but it's something like a bad relationship. We stuck together. So we lose. All right, this time I'm gonna get rid of you. You know what I mean? Something bad got to happen to do something. It's like Earl Spence
So
with his what's called trainer.
you
He
know,
his fitness trainer. Something had to happen for them to get back together. You know what I'm saying?
no one asks this major question when it comes to Deontay Wilder. And this is no disrespect or anything like that. But what the hell does JD do? What's the reason for him even being there? He don't train. He used to train Wilder by himself before Wilder got his pro career. What is the purpose of JD's? What is he, the manager or something?
You mean that new trainer he got?
No, the white guy.
Oh, that's his homeboy. He ain't nothing but he just probably an advisor. He probably looks over. You know what I mean? He is a friend. That's what a lot of fighters got guys like
Should
that.
have
You be
been
like,
fired
man,
too.
who is
He
that
should
guy?
he should have been fired too because he's an advisor. He's supposed to be looking over shit. How the hell did all this shit happen? How did all this shit with me being drugged and me being hit with the head?
I think old boy Breland, he would still be with Wilder if he didn't stop that fight.
Yeah, I just like I said, I watched the second fight last night, and Wilder was mad as hell. He was like, "Why did you stop the fight?" You like, "Yeah, you're drunk." Wilder was looking at him like, "Man, what the fuck?" You
Yeah.
know,
See, some of these fighters, man, but I ain't gonna say something. All of them
I'm
kind
finna
of,
be
all
real.
of them. I think all the fighters kind of crazy.
I'm finna be real. A lot of people ain't gonna agree with this, but fuck what you agree with, because this is true. I'm sitting there looking in the corner. I want to see what is Mark Breland telling Deontay Wilder to help him out in this fight, which is the whole point of a training. You see the round, you're supposed to tell, man, you need to go in there and do this, do that. The only
Hey,
thing
man,
I
and
hold
you
on,
know
hold on,
what too?
hold on,
You know
hold on.
what
The
too?
only thing I seen Mark Breland keep telling Deontay Wilder was 1-2 with the jab and slang the right hand. That's all I ever see him tell Wilder.
And you know where that come from, bro?
What's that?
They training. This is what we do in training. So when he get in the ring, he trying to tell him to do something they haven't trained. So it's like, damn, it's hard for me to do that because I haven't heard this for 3 months. I haven't heard you tell me this.
No, no, no.
Now it's now like the fighter needs you, but you ain't been doing it in training. That's
This
what a lot of boxers like that.
this is the punch that Wilder's been doing down in his whole career. Walk around, throw the jab, throw another jab, throw the right hand. That's all
Yeah,
I ever see.
because you know why? Because
Hold up, hold up,
that's you
hold up,
know.
hold up, hold up. That's all I ever see. That's all I ever seen Wilder do in the fight, and that's all I ever see Mark Breland telling him in his corner.
Hey, I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what they and what's that one dude Wilder fought when he tore his Wilder tore a muscle in his right arm. They just showed that fight the other night.
Yeah,
Damn, what's his name? He's a heavyweight. He's an old school. Well, he older Mexican heavyweight. I think he's Mexican.
was that
But what?
Areola?
Who?
Was that Areola? Areola?
Yeah, Areola.
Yeah,
Now Wilder tore his bicep. That's what he tore his bicep in that fight. And if you see that fight, he went into his toolbox. Like, okay, I can throw my jab I'm gonna beat you with my left hand. I'm gonna throw my right because I got that dog in me. I know in my muscle tore, but I'm gonna throw it because they don't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like he will use his tools when something goes bad. You know what I'm saying?
what tools did he use? He won that fight like you said from what using what a jab,
His feet, and his jab.
his
Like I'm
feet
saying,
and his jab.
he can box. You if you ain't got no feet, I mean, you're a done deal. He used his feet and he
Huh?
jabbed like heavyweights do jab. He used his feet and he jabbed, and Areola couldn't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we don't see when he fight these dude when he fought well he throw a jab, but I think his jab is thrown to get you blind to throw his right hand.
Yeah,
Now this new trainer got him hiding that right hand. It seemed like Wilder want to fight now. Like it's a difference. I can't put my hand on, but it's a difference, bro.
that's a mistake in my opinion. He should not go out there trying to box Tyson Fury. He should, in my opinion, of him fighting Fury this third fight, hurt Fury to the body, tear his body up.
This fight right here. This fight ain't gonna be nothing like the first two.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. This gonna be a war right here.
Cause I don't think because Fear talking about he finna come in weighing 300 some pounds. Like I don't think that's a good thing.
Um,
Because I'm telling you what Wilder gonna do, man. He gonna box. He gonna move around a lot now. He not gonna finna go toe to toe.
that's why. Yeah, that's why I think he like need to take him into the later rounds, beat his body up real good. Wilder need to put that jab to his stomach, hooks to his stomach. Just stay away from Fury. Let Fury, Fury do a lot of movement, a lot of jittering, a lot of feinting. That take energy itself. Just stay composed and tear his body up. Whenever Fury comes towards you, try to hit you with a right hand clinch. hit him in his body, keep him in
Cause
his body.
that's what fear. You're right. That's a fear going. Fear gonna want to clinch, cause he gonna be 300 pounds. Well, I need to stay off the ropes and fight him in the
Oh,
middle of the ring.
and see that's what like we say a lot has to come into play. We ain't like footwork. Now what Malik Scott is doing with Wilder, yes, it look good, it's beautiful, y'all, at the same time. But that's why I'm wondering, like, why didn't Wilder let if you would let Malik Scott train you, why didn't you take Floyd Mayweather? You know what I'm saying?
Cause Floyd can't train.
You think Floyd can't train him?
No, man. Floyd is don't want to get out the picture. If you saw that last fight with Tank, Floyd, sit down,
Fuck the
man.
fuck the
Damn.
picture. Fuck the picture. I don't care about the picture. I don't need a fuck the glamour
Hey,
shot.
man. I'm out here, man, in Vegas, man. Floyd ain't trained no heavyweights.
Man, look, Floyd was a Floyd ended his career with welterweight, super welterweight. Mark Breland was a welterweight, so why Floyd can't train? If
I'm gonna
Mark,
tell you. I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say Floyd can't train. I'm gonna say Floyd is not in his clique. You have to be. You
yeah,
gotta be. You gotta be close to somebody to train him. You know what I mean?
he already had situations of what Wilder felt like Floyd Mayweather didn't like him or show him acknowledgement because he was on his way up there. But what I'm saying is, even though you feel that way, why not go and get trained from the best?
I'm telling you why.
Yeah, I know you don't
Because
want Floyd want to be in the spotlight. Floyd want to be the P Diddy of boxing. You
yeah,
know what
and
I'm saying?
now and he don't want to deal with it. It's a lot of fighters like that out here don't want to deal with Floyd.
Oh yeah.
Tank really don't want to deal with Floyd, but Tank have to.
Look at what Tank was having. You kept noticing how he kept talking, pulling Tank aside, talking to Tank.
Yeah.
And then when Tank show up with a camera in his face, Tank goes smiling, but he was looking mad when Floyd was talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling y'all, if Tank don't run shit no more. He ain't got no say so.
Cause Tank then got see Tank got in some trouble, and Floyd and them got him out of some trouble.
I know. I just made a video on that.
Yeah, they kind of like he kind of
They
like
saved
stuck.
his
He
ass.
kind of stuck with him for a while. Cause Tank training in Vegas now with no problems. He used to didn't want to come train out here. He want to train in.
Now, what would this fight be with Tyson Fury and Wilder? This is third fight.
Say it again.
What would a third fight be happening at Wilder versus Fury?
Oh, it's gonna be at T-Mobile.
Where I mean, T-Bone Miller. Where is that?
T-Mobile Arena's on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Oh, okay, Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Oh,
they was gonna try to have it at the Raiders Stadium, but I guess they had that court thing, but Wilder won the court, so somebody already set a date for that spot. You know what I mean?
and what's up with this about Fury getting beat up in Spawn? Have you heard about that?
Man, yes.
Who is the guy that's whooping that ass? Is the question.
It's come on, really. It's the same, bro. It's the same sparring partners. Fury isn't. See, when you think you finna fight somebody else, and cause Fury tried to get out of this fight.
Oh yeah, he didn't want this fight.
Yeah, and Fury is not. He not into it, bro. He's not. From what I'm hearing,
Like
is
I
that
told y'all
he's
at the
not.
face off, when you see Fury body language, when you see Fury body language at the face off, the third face off, he just looked like he guilty or something, like he timid or something. Just look how Wilder
Hey, I'm
just
gonna
looked
tell
at
you.
him and look at
I'm gonna tell you the one thing that what I've heard that the Wilder camp is gonna do that's like crucial, and this what Mayweather and them used to do. Like Mayweather and them used to always have somebody checking everything to the other fighter, checking everything, and
what
I
you mean
think like
what you mean as far as everything.
taping up, putting gloves on, what kind of grease they got. Man, Mayweather was whoo.
I
Mayweather bring gloves. Oh, you ain't got them gloves? I got gloves. I got Mayweather.
mean
Mayweather got like 15 pairs of new gloves that a lot of fighters that he fought, they brought some gloves and they like, nah, Mayweather like, nah, ain't no cushion in here.
Oh yeah, you know how they did with McDonald when they tried that horsehair shit.
Yeah,
He was like, he said, y'all got me fucked up. He said, ain't no padding in these motherfuckers.
exactly, man. You got it, man. Boxing dangerous, bro.
Oh yeah.
These dudes, these dudes got to kill. Man, you
Hey,
saw that.
Tyson Fury just proved that it's dangerous with that first fight. Everybody keep talking about, oh, well, if he cheated, the commission be there the whole time. Okay, y'all remember Panama Lewis? And the commission was there too. Panama Lewis when he got that to go in there with them no pad in his gloves. and that boy committed suicide from that loss, killed himself. The
Yep.
commission was there too. The
Hey,
commission was
but you know what though, man?
hold up, hold
Wilder
up,
had
hold
Wilder.
up. The commission was there when Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito fought too, right?
Yep, yep. Oh, you
Wasn't the
talking about when he had
commission
to
there too?
when he dipped the gloves? He
Yeah,
dipped
when he had motherfucking blocks in his motherfucking gloves.
he
Wasn't the
dipped
commission there too?
he dipped his hands in what they call it, water and something that make your mitts like paper.
Turned his hand into plaster.
Yeah, they like round 3 or 4. This brick hard.
And then we got Mr. Jamel Charlo talking shit. You know what? Jamel Charlo, you a hell of a fighter. You know, I give you credit, even though you finna lose to Brian Castano.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you another thing about them Charlo
Hold on,
boys.
let me finish. Even though you finna lose to Brian Castano. But when they brought it to your attention by Wilder said that you need to be slapped, you did the wholest shit I hate to hear niggas do this. He said, "Oh, Wilder slapped me." He said, "Oh, I got killers. Why you gotta bring other men into your situation? That's some cowardly ass shit."
Man, you know what, bro?
Wilder said he was gonna slap you. No, he didn't say he was gonna slap you. He said you needed to be slapped. You brought up a group of men. That's some coward shit. I don't
Yeah.
like
Hey, tell me this, man. Do you see this? Am I tripping? To me, the Charlo brothers, what weight class they in?
160, 160 and 154.
154, 160. They damn near fight like Wilder. Wilder is the heavyweight because they got too many muscles.
Who, the Charlos?
Yeah, it seems like something be missing when they fight. It's something.
The Charlos are limited.
Yeah, it's something missing, bro.
They fight the same way. All they do is throw the jab, jab, straight right hand or a right hook. And Jamal, he got something different in his arsenal. Jamal has the uppercut. They fight exactly the same way.
And Jamal is the one that's with Earl Smith's trainer, right?
Yeah.
His trainer
No,
better than the his
Jamal is
trainer
with
is better
Running
than the older.
Shield. Oh, Jamal is with Running Shield.
Oh, okay.
Then with Derrick James, the so-called trainer of the year. Get the fuck out of here. He just got fighters that's winning. But he ain't, I promise y'all, Jamal Charlo or Jamel Charlo is not gonna beat Brian Castano. He too fast. He don't stop. Watch what I tell you.
Hey, you see they finna get Pacquiao his belt back, huh?
Oh, they finna take it from you?
Yep. But they saying they finna give him some money. He gonna fight on the Spence Pacquiao card. I think he fought in the fight before them.
There's something else we're
This
missing with
Pacquiao last fight.
this Wilder Fury, man.
Cause you know Pacquiao and Mayweather gonna fight, right?
Man, I don't believe that shit.
It's
I
gonna be
don't
an
even want to talk
exhibition
about
fight.
that.
It's gonna be an
Floyd,
exhibition fight though.
Floyd ain't finna do shit with that man.
It's gonna
Floyd
be
ain't,
it's gonna be an exhibition fight, bro.
Floyd ain't finna share no ring with no man Pacquiao. I'm telling you.
Man, it's gonna be an exhibition fight. Not a real fight. It's gonna be an exhibition fight. That's what it's gonna be, bro.
But who did Tyson Fury about Wilder 3? In your opinion, who you gonna think? Who you think is gonna win?
This next fight,
Yeah.
Wilder.
Why you see Wilder win?
Cause he looked like he ready to fight. I heard you saying that you were saying some people be like they're overtraining.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that.
So you don't think he could be overtrained? I don't believe in overtraining myself, but I don't. I ain't never boxed, so.
Because them real boxers, they always stay in shape.
But they
It's
always
different. It's
stay.
a difference
But
between training and staying in shape.
but
Because
no, no,
Sean
uh-uh.
Porter never stops.
When they lose, the first thing they come out and say is I overtrain. So it's something to talk about because even though we don't believe in it, or they say, I always stay in the gym. Soon as they go out there and they lose a fight, the first thing you got to hear, well, I think I overtrained. What is overtraining? What is that?
I think when they say they're overtraining and working out is different. When you work out, a lot of fighters like I said, Sean Porter, he never stopped working out. But training is a whole different. It's like pregame and like was it preseason and the real season.
Me
Training is
personally,
you're gonna go in, you're gonna jump rope, hit the bag. You know what I'm saying?
when
You
it comes
ain't
to the third
you ain't
fight,
all into it like that.
I don't really know who gonna win. All I'm gonna say is Wilder does look good. He looks strong. But like I said earlier, we still got to remember that this is still the same Tyson Fury, regardless of what we see with Wilder. Um, just because we see Wilder doing these things now, like I said, don't mean fight night once he get hit in the face, he gonna go back to training with
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be different. The Wilder fight next fight, and everybody gonna be like, damn, like you said, Wilder gonna beat his body up, and Wilder not gonna be afraid to get hit. That's gonna be the thing. He's not gonna be afraid to get hit because he's gonna be in there. I
He
don't
should.
think I don't think Fury should be 300 pounds. I think that's a problem.
Because one thing, like I said, people are tending to forget Wilder was not knocked out. The fight was stopped. So I think it's kind of obvious that Fury can't knock Wilder out.
And when his trainer stopped it, damn, he was getting hit the 2 rounds before that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you get. Oh, if that fight just fit, that shit just look Mark Breland and stopping the fight, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
It, it just didn't seem somewhat right.
Mark Breland never looked at water when he was looking at the floor and shit.
You know, um, like I said, people are. One thing I want to talk about this is with Mark Breland. People saying, man, I know Mark Breland wouldn't do no shit. You don't know what nobody will do for the right amount of money. People kill me trying to act like they know people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know
Hmm.
pockets. You don't know what's going on in Mark Breland's life. You don't
He
know.
felt he felt he was protecting Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You don't know.
I
You
think
don't
it
know
was a
if he's
good
finna
stoppage.
lose. You don't know if he's finna lose a house, a car, or his family finna. You don't know what the fuck going on. How can people just sit up and say, "Oh, he wouldn't do that"? That's the motherfucker who will do it. The main
Yeah, I
person.
think it was a good stoppage, bro. Because like you said, Wilder didn't look. He looked at his legs was like he was on spaghetti legs the whole fight.
Man, from round one, Wilder was sitting there looking like,
You remember that one? You
he
remember that
was,
one
hold
time
up.
in that fight?
From
He was
round one, Wilder was sitting there looking like, man, I don't want to be here.
on exactly, bro. You
He was
exactly.
looking like some ain't. He was like,
And it's another thing Wilder be doing too, man. When you get the winning up, you see how Mayweather win, how he got more and more and more people with him. You got damn, but Mayweather is like, see, Mayweather different, bro. Mayweather is a whole different beast with this. This dude can have 200 people behind him. He can have stuff happen outside the ring. He had lost a friend died. So man, this dude is different in the ring. You can have all kind of disasters outside the ring, but he be focused in the ring.
yeah, he be fight. Floyd be so damn focused. You could fight and have a situation inside the ring. He gonna because you wanna know why? Floyd
It's
said,
like
I ain't messing up that bag.
the Zab fight.
He said, I ain't. He said, why? They asked Floyd. They said, why didn't you get involved? And he said, we don't play by the bag. He said, the bag is the most important thing.
For real.
He said, I want you to fuck my mind up trying to
And
fight.
I'm gonna tell you another thing about Floyd, man. Floyd is like in real life, Floyd's scary.
What you talking about?
Like, say if you walk up to him or whatever, act like you gonna talk tough to him, whatever. Man, Floyd ain't trying to see none of that.
No, Floyd. I mean, don't get it. I mean, people gotta understand. That's why, and that's good. You just brought that up. Please let me go in on this. That's why when people I be seeing Jamel Charlo and them talk all this gangster shit, and you know what I'm saying, the boxers talk all this gangster shit. Y'all gotta remember, these dudes been boxing since they was kids. They never had time to be in the street.
Yeah.
They
And
never
they,
had
hey,
time
hey,
to be in
hey,
the street.
and hey,
They've been going to amateurs, Golden Gloves, all this shit. All this street activity they talking about,
they don't
all
see
this
it.
gangster shit is a lie. The only one of them who was ever really out there in the street was Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford got shot in his head shooting dice.
Damn.
All them other shit you be hearing, Charlo Brothers showing banana clips and all that. They got that because they got money. Them boys ain't never been in no goddamn street. They've been going to the amateurs since they were 7.
I'm boys in the gym all day.
What block you been on? What hood you in? What gang you in? What killers you really around? That no, you around some killers that just start hanging with you because you got money.
Shit, they scared of them. They don't want to be around them.
Yeah, yeah. They scared. They punking them. Jamal, let me get $20,000. Man, you ain't got it, nigga. Oh, come get it, come get it. Come on, man. And
You
for
right though.
boxers
Them
have been
dudes ain't in
getting
no street, bro.
intimidated.
That's like hey, that's like rappers too.
Yeah,
That's like rappers too, man. Them dudes ain't no
boxers,
street.
boxers been getting intimidated since the beginning of the time. The mob, all types of shit be involved
Yep.
in that shit. I don't give a fuck.
And that's
Mike
another thing with this
Tyson,
boxing. It ain't all their talent.
all that time yeah, you can knock a man out, but can you knock a machine gun out? Can you knock a chopper down? Can you knock down a 9 millimeter?
Yeah, can you knock down this coffin and run over you?
All that tough shit don't mean nothing out there.
Mm-mm.
I
They
don't
tough in the ring them ropes though.
man, I ain't playing.
Hey, another thing you said too, man, is like with Mayweather and about Mayweather. I'm gonna tell you one thing that a while a guy like Mayweather, everybody want to see him lose.
Yes, 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 yes. See,
They want to see Wilder lose, man.
before Wilder lost, if Wilder would have knocked out Tyson Fury this second fight, Deontay Wilder will be the pound for pound king face of boxing.
Yep.
He was on his way there. Wilder was the most viewed boxer in the world before he lost to Tyson Fury.
I think it's gonna come back though, bro. Cause
Oh, it's gonna come back.
boxing need they need something.
It's gonna
Cause
come back.
that Earl Spence Crawford fight, it ain't gonna happen.
Earl Spence and who?
The Earl Spence and Crawford fight, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about them niggas, man. That's a waste of time, man. I don't
That
even
fight
enjoy
ain't gonna happen,
talking
bro.
about no more.
Cause what's gonna happen? Spence finna fight Ugas second fight.
Which I don't know why that would be stupid as hell. I mean, that should let y'all know that he is a fucking ducker. You is a man over there with a title, and you going to fight Yugas with no belt?
That's what it's gonna be. He's gonna fight Ugas. Then he might go to 154.
That fight getting on my damn nerves. I don't even like talking about that shit.
That fight ain't gonna happen, bro. Unless he lead Bob Arum.
Oh, he gonna leave Bob Arum.
And the Tank and Ryan Garcia fight ain't gonna happen.
He gonna leave Bob Arum.
The Tank Ryan Garcia fight, it ain't gonna happen. Cause Florida said they not dealing with nobody else. Yo,
Let me ask you this: do you feel that um, AJ will give Deontay Wilder a chance at them titles? Because at first, since he wanted to fight Fury or AJ, he wanted to be undisputed so bad. You've been had the titles for years, but when Tyson Fury get them feather fisted, Tyson Fury get the titles. Oh, you want to be great. So I'm wondering if Deontay Wilder goes out there and defeat Tyson Fury, would AJ still want to be great? Would AJ still
hey, you know what, bro?
want to be undisputed?
Hey, you know what? AJ should have fought Wilder before the new trainer. He should have
Oh
fought
yeah,
Wilder before this new dude.
yeah. He most definitely in
Hey,
trouble.
because if Dante Wilder win this fight with the new trainer, oh shit.
Yeah.
You heard? Have you heard this?
What if?
Oh man, this gonna talk about this after the Wild Fury fight. Cause AJ ain't gonna want to fight Wilder, right? They saying that Wilder might go to cruiserweight. Cause he
Oh
shouldn't
my
be.
God. Now
Yeah,
Wilder go to cruiserweight, he undisputed.
yeah, he finna crank that division up. Cause you don't hear about cruiserweights.
If he go to cruiserweight, undisputed all day.
Yeah, they saying he really too light for heavyweight.
He is. I mean, he walk around it. He a cruiserweight size fighting at
Hmm. I wonder why old boy won't fight the Cuban dude.
who?
Old boy overseas. I hate saying his name because he be fighting some bullshit heavyweights too, man.
Who?
Shit, the other heavyweight champion.
AJ?
Yeah,
He gonna fight. Oh, you talking about use it? He don't want to fight use it.
yeah,
Yeah, he ducking use it. He acting like a little hoe.
man. This all boxers do is duck.
He acting like a little hoe. He don't want to fight use. He said he see use it got too many boxing skills for him.
Man,
Use it what a former gold medalist too.
yep.
Ain't AJ a former gold medalist?
I think he's something. I don't know if he gold medalist.
I think he
Shit,
did.
gold hard, boy. Who won gold medal on water fault? On Mark Waters in the Olympics.
Shit, I know it went wild. He the bronze bomber.
He run the shit. Water was in. Yeah. That Olympic shit don't matter. The Olympics don't matter, man.
Shit,
Cause
matter when it comes to paydays and all that
cause
shit.
Earl Spencer needs a medal. Floyd Mayweather got something silver.
Yeah,
Roy
they should.
Jones got silver, gold, bronze. Well, no, he didn't get gold.
Yeah, but why the Olympics is important, it helped the fighters with their paydays. Like when
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard came out the Olympics, Sugar Ray Leonard like was getting paid like 50,000 his first fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what Olympics helped them at. You know, not saying that, oh, you know, they love like he's an Olympian. That's just the credential. That's just letting you know he went there. But just because somebody's an Olympian don't mean they finna go and just tap everybody's ass.
Man, Mayweather them got this kid in their camp, man. I can't forget his. I can never forget his name, man. He just come out the Olympics, man. He good. Well, he ain't just come out the Olympics. Well, he was in the Olympics. He
Yeah,
from DC. Man, he like I think he like 7-0. Man, he nice, bro.
you have to check him out.
I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, man, we gonna see they fight in 2 weeks, huh?
Yep, it's coming up
Yeah.
fast, fast.
Yeah. I'm hearing Wilder. I'm hearing that Fury sparring partners getting the best of him.
Yeah,
But because
but you know, at the end of the day,
They saying Fury to get some of that weight off because he be getting tired.
well, at the end of the day, sparring ain't got shit to do with a real fight. So we just gonna have to see July 24th if Wilder gonna be able to whoop his ass like them sparring partners.
No, what I'm saying is that Fury getting bigger. Instead of losing weight, he getting bigger. I don't
Well,
understand why he want to be bigger. He want to just lay. I don't think. See, I don't think Wilder gonna be on him like that this time. I don't think there's gonna be no clinches where he laying on him. You know, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think Wilder gonna really be on the ropes. They gonna stay off the ropes, and
I don't
his
know.
footwork is better. Well, boy, say why don't use a jump? Why don't use a jump rope? I'm telling you why he don't. You know why Wilder didn't use that jump rope and while he was training? Because the trainers was like, man, this easy money, man. He gonna knock him out. We not even gonna go hard at training either, because we know he gonna knock. What's that guy named Brazilian, whatever Brazil guy?
Dominic Brazil.
Man, bro, listen to this, man. Wilder trained for him, man, 1 month.
And that's probably why Wilder went out there and got his
1 month,
and
man.
that's probably why he got his ass handed to him out there playing with Tyson Fury.
It
Halfway
wasn't.
training.
It
Shit
wasn't
like
number
that.
karma, man. That's all.
Well, I hope you can train so Karma don't
And
show
when
up
and
next
when
time.
and when Wilder fought Fury the first time, they team thought, man, we beat him. So I'm gonna beat him again, but something was different.
Well, hey y'all, sorry to get off y'all. I gotta get ready to head to work. I just wanted to get on, let y'all know I'm back. You know, I will be making videos at work tonight, so y'all stay tuned. I want to thank you, Tito, for coming on, man. I appreciate you.
Already, man.
And y'all just stay tuned. Whatever video I can find to talk about tonight, I will be doing from work.
Y'all hit that
Stay
like button.
tuned. Yeah, y'all hit that like button as well for watching. I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please donate to the channel. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out. Peace.